Sometimes football can be a serious business with players giving their all to win, but every now and then, something happens on the field that just makes us all laugh. From outrageous dives to hilarious celebrations, football has had its fair share of comedic moments.
Got down, but Ziyech has put it away, and Twente didn't waste any time getting back level. Inevitably.
Oh my goodness, that was quite the goal celebration. It looks like he was trying to climb up onto the advertising hoardings to show off his skills, but it seems his climbing ability isn't quite as impressive as his football skills.
I think he needs to work on the celebration.
Well, that's certainly one way to get someone's attention. Looks like that person was so engrossed in his phone that he didn't even see the football coming his way. That's a tough break for that player. Getting a yellow card is bad enough, but a red card, that's like being sent to the principal's office, but with a much bigger consequence.
Come round and bend that one. This Rice will have a crack. He puts it. He's blown up for a free kick there.
This certainly is an interesting way to defend. It looks like the player was so worried about getting hit in the head with the ball that he resorted to using his hands to block it. Unfortunately for him, that's not exactly legal in football. It looks like the players are getting sneaky out there. That player was trying to give his teammate a little strategy boost, but the opponent was having none of it. I guess it's like the saying goes, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. The player is getting a little extra entertainment during his interview. His teammates are definitely having some fun teasing him from behind, but hopefully, they won't distract him too much. It seems that even celebrities aren't safe from Jose Mourinho's tactics. Ali Merce was just trying to get a pass when suddenly, the football manager swoops in and takes him out. Oh man, that fan must have been pretty excited to get a selfie with Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Too bad he slipped and fell right in front of him, and it looks like Zlatan didn't even notice. I guess when you're a superstar footballer, fans falling at your feet is just another day at the office. But the opposing player had something to say to Zlatan, even though he wasn't paying attention. Maybe he was just trying to warn him about the slippery field. This player tumbled while trying to tackle the ball, but hey, we've all been there sometimes. The ball just gets the best of us, and let's be honest, falling can be pretty funny, especially when you're not the one doing the falling. Looks like he is auditioning for a clown school with those facial expressions. Someone get this guy a red nose and some oversized shoes. Neymar is up to his old tricks again, flopping to the ground and acting like he's been hit by a truck. Someone called an ambulance, or maybe just a drama coach.
Slipped across, and Maguire has somehow not managed to put it.
Harry Maguire!
Harry Maguire just missed the easiest goal of the game. The ball was practically sitting right next to the goal post, but somehow he managed to kick it right out of bounds. This player just put some serious power behind that kick. In fact, he kicked the ball so hard that it sailed right out of the field and into the stands. The kick was so unexpected that even the audience couldn't help but burst out laughing.
Salah. Well, it's not getting any better, is it?
He must have been a bit confused about which direction he was supposed to be kicking the ball in. Instead of aiming for the goal, he ended up kicking the ball in the opposite direction, much to the confusion of his teammates and the amusement of the audience. Soccer legends like Ronaldo aren't immune to a little frustration on the field. After all, when you're used to scoring goal after goal, it can be a real blow when the goalkeeper manages to stop your shot. We've got some serious soccer goofiness going on. First, the player attempts a daring header, but the ball ends up hitting the pole. Then, another player takes a shot, but it gets saved somehow. But just when you thought things couldn't get any crazier, an opposing team player goes ahead and shoots the ball into his own goal. On the field, a player charges towards the goal with the ball, eager to make a goal, but in a sudden twist of fate, he loses his footing and stumbles to the ground on his own, causing the referee to issue a yellow card to the opponent player. Maybe he was blowing a gust of wind in the player's direction. The player notices something strange with time. He quickly alerts the referee, who looks a bit flustered but ultimately makes the necessary adjustment. As the players run out of the dugout and onto the field, one of them takes a bit of a tumble and looks like he forgot to tie his shoelaces.
Harry Maguire!
Harry Maguire is having a bit of a tough time out there on the field today. Despite his best efforts to defend the ball, it slips right past him and into the goal. We've got a bit of a snack break happening out on the field. It seems the manager has decided to hand out some bananas to his players. Maybe they need a little energy boost to keep up the pace out there. A comedy act is happening out there on the field. The player who just took a tumble is having a bit of a giggle on the ground when the referee gave a yellow flag to the opponent. The players are having a blast after winning that tournament. Winning a tournament can be a very rewarding and exciting experience for players, and it's always nice to see they are enjoying themselves. Someone forgot the rules of the game and thought he was playing a friendly game of catch instead of soccer. But sorry buddy, this is not baseball, and you can't just go around grabbing the ball like it's your long-lost teddy bear. We have a starstruck little fan on our hands. This child mascot got the chance of a lifetime to not only hang out with his hero but was also amazed to see players from the other team. This player had fooled the goalkeeper with his sneaky penalty move, except for the referee, who wasn't having any of it. The football game might be boring, but the crowd is bringing all the excitement tonight. Move aside players, because it's the referee who's stealing the show with his every move being imitated by the fans.
Did it hit him in the face? It hit him on the shoulder.
Someone needs to take a chill pill. I think he needs a timeout to work on his anger management. Looks like we have a little drama here. The footballer is shooting for a commercial, but the other players seem to think it's more like a comedy. Let's hope the director doesn't have to call cut too many times because of all the laughter.
Please support humanappeal.org.uk.
Okay, ready? Go on then. Please support Human Appeal.
Please support humanappeal.org.uk.
I said earlier I'm the coach. It's been brilliant to win my first title. I want to thank everyone, but the main person that I want to thank is Bernardo Silva for coming off in the 70th minute, because he was miles off it yesterday.
We have a humble winner here. The football fan is giving his victory speech, thanking everyone who supported him achieving this milestone while his mates are giggling over this act. We have a little troublemaker here. The little child is teasing the football player and the player gave the child a little pat on the face as a cute gesture. The footballer just scored a goal and is now breaking out some impressive dance moves. Let's hope he doesn't pull a hamstring with all that fancy footwork. These players are fighting over a little bit of turf. One player claims that the other is standing in his spot and demands that he move aside. That's all for today. If you have made it this far into the video, be sure to hit the like button and consider subscribing. I would really appreciate the support. As always, have a nice day.